We ready? Welcome back to another episode of
Sarcastically Serious.
I'm your co-host Sean.
And I'm James.
Let's get this started.
Hey,
Oh.
Sean.
Hey, James.
How are you?
I'm here.
Oh, great. I'm queer.
Hey.
Hey. So anything I say on this podcast now is, okay. Right?
Apparently
Is that
not.
how that works?
No.
Oh.
Exactly the opposite. So,
Please do explain it because I am confused like the listeners.
the last podcast, episode 26, was removed off YouTube. Apparently, we were spreading misinformation, medical misinformation, because we brought up certain things with, that's happened in the last couple of years. I'm going to try and explain this the best I can to where it's not going to happen again. This is so stupid. All right, so, and just to let y'all know, we're about to get on Rumble. We're going to try that.
Yeah, we'll try Rumble.
I mean, we're going to be on all of them, but we're going to start posting there. And we have 3 more strikes with YouTube. First one was a warning. After that, we get 3 strikes and we're out. Banned. Cancel culture is everywhere.
It's alive.
Hell yeah. Alive and breathing. So,
And I was just listening to some Jordan Peterson interview
well,
with Theo Vaughn about cancel culture and everything. It was just funny because you called me like an hour later. And I was like, oh, cool.
and we don't have the following, but they have algorithms that pick up on certain things.
Yeah. I highly doubt one individual said, oh, they caught this. It may have been flagged at some point in time by somebody somewhere. I doubt it because it happened very quickly.
Yeah, within 24 hours.
So I highly doubt maybe somebody flagged it. Either way, I'm sure they have algorithms, AI, computer systems that
it told me in the notification email that
Scrolls.
algorithm picked it up. So
Keywords.
we were talking about a website that I'll post a link to, and I was explaining how 2 years ago I looked at said website and it said this percentage, and I quoted that, and which is no longer the case. If you go to said website, it is a different percentage.
That's a pretty typical thing that's been happening on a lot of websites.
But I was just quoting, or I was just stating the fact of what I looked at 2 years ago. Now they have more than double the amount of
Said things.
recorded and logged. So obviously the percentage has changed. And the amount of said things, they only went off a general umbrella of, and now they've got all 28 of them listed, or however many there is. Looks about like 20 to 30. And then each one has its own breakdown. So yeah, I was just stating the fact of that's the information I was using 2 years ago, and that's what I went off by to make my decision. And not spreading anything. Didn't say don't do this, don't
You're
do
spreading
that.
COVID is what you're doing because you didn't get the shot, sir. And it's raining. Yay.
That's gonna
Your
be
windows
so
up?
fucking loud. Yeah, my windows
Okay.
are up.
Yeah, so for the listeners, viewers, you're probably trying to figure out where we're at. If that picks up, sorry. We'll work through it. So we're at my house that's under construction.
Yep.
Sean came and paid a visit, get a little rub and tug. And he said, well, since I'm here getting off, why don't we go ahead and do the podcast? And I'm like,
Yeah.
no brainer.
I mean, just randomly had all this shit in my car.
Yeah. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. He just rides around. I was like, I'm going to do a podcast here.
Yeah. Podcast there. Do a
Yep.
podcast in the car.
Yeah.
But-
Idiots in cars. That's going to be our next show.
Yeah.
We're just going to drive around Atlanta, blow the horn, finger, run some people off the road.
Blow the horn finger.
Yeah.
Are you gonna blow my finger?
Yeah.
But yeah. So with that being the case, they took it down. I appealed it and said, hey, look, I was referring to this website, and I posted the link in there. Said, I was getting information off of that, which this organization puts all the information on this website, so it's all legit, right? And
It's the internet.
I did mention a news channel as well. I don't even know what the fuck part I could say of any of
Well,
that.
the thing is,
because
you would have to reference, if you had a clip, link, all that stuff plugged in the video, would have still been, caught and, rectified by YouTube?
well,
Possibly. I don't know, because I don't know if their algorithm's just gonna say "fuck you" the second time you try to oppose it. And
right.
it's like, well, my links are attached to it.
So what I'm thinking of doing, and we talked about this, is go in there in the video, take out that 10 minutes where we talked about said information, and remove it,
Measles.
and then re-upload it. So we're gonna try that, and then
I mean, you need to cut in like SpongeBob. 5 minutes later.
yeah, I don't know. I'm annoyed because Pandora's taken almost half of them down, and then now YouTube's like, what the fuck?
Yep. That's
But
how it starts.
maybe we should already. I mean, we're not even big though. We're nothing.
No, we're nobody.
I mean, we've got fucking.
We're on my porch or on my patio.
Yeah.
And we're holding mics and drinking water from Walmart.
Yeah.
Thanks, Walmart. Thanks, Sean, for bringing those from work.
I didn't bring those.
Oh.
You're poor.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Shit, why didn't you bring in some of your Volkswagen from home?
Fucking commoners. I don't even know why I'm drinking this.
That's pretty much just like well water. Got out of the
No.
creek.
No,
Creek
it's just
water.
like toilet water to me.
But yeah, so we're at my house. Sean mentioned we're gonna move over to Rumble or use it as another
Well,
platform
yeah.
as of right now.
And
I'm curious to see how that takes off. I've heard of it. I've honestly never been on it. I don't think I've ever watched a video from it.
I have. I've
Is
got,
it just like YouTube, pretty much same thing?
but conservatives.
Right.
They,
It's
they
just
apparently
another
they
video
apparently
platform.
don't censor shit like liberal places do.
But is it geared more towards just
It's
general
it's-
videos, or is it like political bullshit?
No, it's basically the conservative platform of YouTube.
Okay.
That's it.
So it has everything.
YouTube
Obviously, it
does.
doesn't have the amount of content.
No,
obviously,
no.
but-
It's only been out that I know of a few years.
Right.
So,
YouTube's going on like 20 years old now.
right, and like they pay, a ton of fucking money because they've got tons of money pouring in, and Mr. Beast is still sitting at number one. Speaking of, I seen fucking cookies the other day on the shelf at Publix.
Is his face on them?
No, he's got some weird logo though, like a Beast logo.
But are they Mr. Beast cookies?
Yes,
Oh,
it is
okay.
Mr. Beast cookies.
I want some Mr. Beast cereal.
Yeah, I mean they probably have that too.
And it's like that whole thing is like kids. The whole how content creators have turned into celebrities. Well, they haven't turned into, they have been celebrities.
Philanthropist.
And I get a kick out of seeing all these little kids' faces printed on packaging at Walmart when I'm like, I wonder how much damage that kid's gonna be so fucked up when he gets older. Because he has a notoriety like the Ryan kid, Ryan's Playhouse or whatever the hell it's called.
I don't know.
It's YouTube shit. Kids' videos, gaming and Roblox and all that crap my kids watch.
Yeah,
You
our
know-
kids are vastly different in age.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying like, I remember Carter watching a bunch of video games, like kids playing video games.
He
and all that
watched
crap.
Mr. Beast like crazy, and then Logan and Jake Paul when they were younger and not punks,
Right.
adults, trying to fight.
Right. But one of them can fight. I did watch a clip of him fighting. He's up there.
Who?
I forgot which one it was. Are they twins or brothers?
The brothers.
Brothers. Okay.
I mean, but they look a lot alike.
But no, what I was getting at was you always hear about child stars turning into garbage when they get older
Oh yeah, like
because
druggies and shit.
drug use,
Yeah,
depression, all that
but
crap.
I really think times have changed, right? And simply for the fact of back in the '80s, you know,
We'll
Corey
take Michael
Feldman.
Jackson for
Yeah, Corey
instance.
Feldman. You know, like they were child stars, and then when they got older, they, were forgotten about. I think that was the biggest thing. They were no longer in the spotlight, and then they got in dark places
Mm-hmm.
mentally in their head.
Yeah,
Well,
we
now,
got broke.
yeah, but now you're always in the fucking spotlight, and
Right.
now you're posting videos and reels and whatever. You're getting paid for all that shit constantly, so you don't go broke. If you do nowadays, you're just fucking you're stupid. I mean, why? God, I feel like I'm
What?
having to watch what I say.
Why? Don't.
I mean, it's
There's
just,
certain words we can't say, but we
yeah,
know those words and we don't say them.
yeah, but I mean, it's not like part of my normal vocabulary, but
No.
things that are like Riri, like I would normally say that, but
Right.
I just feel like
But no, what I was getting at was
I just don't know if we're on like a list now.
who gives a shit if we are?
I mean,
If
yeah,
we get kicked
fuck
off
them.
YouTube, so be
Yeah,
it.
I don't know. I'm really annoyed with this. Bad.
But no, for instance, like Britney Spears, the whole thing with her, besides
Yeah.
her mental breakdown, which is who knows when, where, why, but a lot of it had to do with her father
Right.
had, I forgot what the terminology is, but more or less rights to basically make every decision for her, even though she's an adult.
Right.
He was granted guardianship, I guess, or something of
He
that.
probably got her
Something
to
like
sign
that.
a power of attorney.
No, it
before.
was something when she had her breakdown. Her dad kind of stepped in and was like, "Oh, I'll take care of her, obligations, all the
Yeah, but I'm
real
saying at that
decisions."
time he probably had her sign a power of attorney
Well, I'm sure
at the same
point.
time, so that way he has complete control over everything with her life.
And I don't know if it's still the case. I remember listening to something a while back about how there's still legal battles going on with her
Right, trying to
getting
get her freedom.
get all her rights back.
Yeah.
Because her dad's still making these decisions for her
Yeah.
with all the money she has.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see what she has in her bank account.
Well, it depends on how much that motherfucker's taking.
Right. But you always hear about the parents taking advantage of the kids.
And I'm not saying he has or hasn't.
No, he
it's
has.
a possibility.
I know this for a fact.
I don't.
I talked to she's friends with me on Facebook,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I keep up with her.
Man, I wanted to fuck her.
You wanted to have
God.
intercourse with her.
No. I don't know. I'm just so annoyed. I don't even know what to do or say or think. It
But
just.
anyways,
Cancel culture is bullshit, though.
it is.
All right, so if you think about it, we have freedom of speech, right? It's First Amendment. But if we do
In
it
public spaces.
right, so say you walk into a private business, Walmart, and you're saying things that they don't want you to say. Obviously, they can't shut you up, but they can ask you to leave. If you don't leave, that's trespassing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's physically in a place that's private property. So they cannot stop you from saying it, but they can have you removed legally. Online, it's pretty much the same way. Right? So you can say whatever the fuck you want, but if they don't want it in their private business, they can just remove it. So our video.
Right.
But we get 3 strikes and we're out.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you get a warning first.
But I wouldn't be too concerned with it.
No, I'm not, but I'm
You
annoyed.
are.
I'm annoyed like hell, dude. I'm annoyed like hell. I don't know. But, that's been a long talk over social media and the internet for a while, is that inherently is trumping our First Amendment right. Or suppressing our First Amendment right. And then they're also saying, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But my point about it is I think if everything's moving online like it is, that they would have to incorporate First Amendment right online as well.
at first Congress would have to pass something in the likelihood of using YouTube or Facebook or any of these other big platforms and call it label it a actual utility, and that's when they can instill First Amendment.
And it'll never be a utility. It'd be a private business forever.
Yeah, that's the way that would have to work, more than likely. That's why everybody keeps calling, Twitter the town hall,
Right.
and that it should be an open public platform. But it's not. It's privately owned, and that's
Twitter's gone, bitch.
yeah. Twitter's gone. It's
X
now.
Yeah.
I still don't have an account. Don't plan on ever having an account just because I don't like getting on social media as it is. It's just more time being wasted. But that's the way I would see it happening is they'd have to turn it into label it as some sort of utility, and they will never do that because
No,
they would rather
too much
them
money.
have them work for them than be part of them.
Yeah.
Because just, I'm sure, I say I'm sure. I would highly
Assume.
speculate that Facebook is handing over data like it's nothing.
Oh, selling it.
Oh, selling it for sure, but I'm talking about to the government
Oh.
for any other actions.
Well, it depends on what government administration's in office, I'm
Right.
sure.
But even so, like, there's senators, congressmen, there's all kinds of people doing backdoor deals.
Yeah.
And to say that they're not, I'm not saying all of them are. I would speculate probably at least half of them are doing some crooked shit.
Oh, yeah.
But
Well, I would say more than half. I would assume more than half.
Mhm.
And I'm talking left and right side.
all of them.
Shitheads.
Yeah.
So the GOP, did you watch it yet?
Not all of it. No.
You shithead.
I don't get all this vacation time like you do, sir.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Wow.
But no, I haven't finished it.
So I've heard, the same thing.
What's the link? Make sure we tag the link where we saw this.
Just
The internets.
yeah. Search it yourself, bitch. But several YouTubers, creators, whatever, live streamed it off of like Fox and whatnot. A couple of them got shut down. A couple of their shit stayed up. I watched it on some liberal dude's live stream, and just because I wanted to hear what he was gonna say, and I'm not gonna disagree with some of the stuff he said on calling them out. You know what I mean? He wasn't off key. That's what drives me nuts. It's like we could definitely sit down and have a conversation, but no one will.
No.
The left, the right, the conservative, the liberal, the constitutionalist. They won't sit down and talk. But as far as the GOP goes, first one obviously didn't have Trump because he went to jail the night before, or that
It was the next day.
it was the next day. Yeah. But he did do an interview kind of deal with Tucker Carlson, exclusive.
I've watched clips of it.
I haven't
watched
seen
the whole thing yet.
I haven't seen that at all. But I don't think it hurt him not being there
No.
at all. And I think the hardcore Trumpers, they probably didn't even watch the GOP because he wasn't going to be there. Chris, that motherfucker's a Democrat in disguise. I mean, that's my opinion.
He's a lifelong politician.
Yeah. All of them. Every one of them on stage. Haley is whatever, except for
Vivek Ramaswamy. Hibachi.
He, Kawasaki.
Sony.
Did you say Kawasaki? You said hibachi.
Yeah, so he's the only one that's not a politician. He's a businessman, young businessman at that.
And one of the first things he said when he got on stage is, I'm the only one up here not bought and paid for. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
That sounds like Trump all over again.
Right.
But
how true is that?
how true is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
we don't
who
know.
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
They could say whatever they want.
It's a 38-year-old worth $950 million.
Oh, you're almost there, Sean. Keep working at it.
Yeah.
He's.
But I'm 4 years older than him.
I know, but if you stay at Walmart for another 10 years,
Hell
you could
yeah.
probably get there.
Hell
I believe
yeah.
it.
I'm on my way.
Hell yeah. I know you are, brother. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother. But yeah, he the first half, like he was knocking them down, saying good shit, had good comebacks, kind of, you know, putting it to the politicians. The last half, like Haley fucking ate his ass up.
Really?
Like, oh yeah, she chewed into him and
Hey.
hey,
Hey.
you playing footsie with me?
That's my dick.
Oh, go a little higher. Um, but yeah, she chewed into him at one point. At one point, DeSantis kept saying, and Pence kept saying something about experienced,
Yeah.
and because obviously he has no experience in
Pence
politics.
is a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
He's a terrible speaker.
yes, 100% a terrible
DeSantis
speaker.
let me down because he's usually pretty good. He's a great speaker. He just seemed like he didn't want to be there.
He did better the second half.
Oh.
So if you're not to that point yet, he definitely did better. I would say Pence is right where Pence is always. You would expect him to be through that whole debate. So, that's that. Jones, black dude.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
Fuck.
Either way.
I'm not real familiar with him, but to me he reminded me of Ben Carlson. Not loud.
Ben Carson.
Or Carson.
Mhm.
Yeah, Carlson. I was thinking of Tucker. But yeah, Ben Carson. Whenever he ran, he wasn't loud enough. I liked the things he said, but he wasn't loud enough to be heard. And I think that he's definitely going to have to get louder to be heard, to be even considered. Because the other cats are definitely louder. Pence is, Pence.
Pence needs to go home.
I do like how he quotes the Bible and things, but that's the only thing I like about him. That's it. He gives me a weird, I don't know.
It's like he speaks like a robot.
Yeah, but
Like, hey, I rehearsed this 10 minutes ago. This is a good talking point.
But I definitely think he's bought and paid for. I mean, just DeSantis. I'm not sure on him. I loved him through the pandemic.
Planned Parenthood.
I got to make sure I say things correctly.
The pandemic.
Yeah. But he, yeah, I don't know. He's done things in the past I'm questioned. So I don't know. And they hit all the same old normal fucking topics as they always do.
Well, they've rehearsed their fucking list of 20 that they may or may not have seen, but it's going to be a top 20 issues in the States.
They did play the Oliver Anthony song. Did I tell you that? Did you see that part? That was funny. I think I said something about that last week.
You did.
But I didn't watch the GOP yet. I just seen a clip of them playing it. And, yeah, I don't know.
What do you think about us doing a live one for the next?
Live?
I'm sure that calendar will probably ruin us fucking because you'll probably be at work or I'll be busy or something will work out where it doesn't work out. And we can do commentary.
Commentary
on fucking
the next GOP debate. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Or the DNC
I thought
or whatever.
They're not going to do a DNC.
Really?
Yeah, because Biden's in White House. So he's the incumbent. Yeah, he's the incumbent. So they're not going to have another politician go against him on the Democratic side.
Wow.
Well, that's the way it always is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So when Trump was in office, they didn't have any Republicans.
No, that's true.
Right. So he's the incumbent.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. So that party's not going to go against their own party.
Gotcha.
They just back him and support him. So that's the way it is.
I
with
surely
Biden.
don't think Biden's gonna run again. I know he's talked about. He said he is.
Oh, I'm sure he's going to. Waste of
fucking money.
And it's like they said, we don't want to see another Trump Biden campaign or runoff, but I don't know. this whole fucking shit. But, anyways, um, yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be weird, but yeah, we'll definitely try and see
Yeah,
if we
let's
can
just look
do
at
that.
the calendar and see what it looks like for
See what?
us. I
Yeah,
think it'd be fun, especially
Eh,
have a few drinks.
I was gonna say, yeah, we definitely need to have some drinks. And as far as right now goes, Trump will be in the next one, so there'll be plenty of insults
Yeah, I
getting
can't
thrown
wait.
out there. Oh, you're just a little man. I'm
But
great.
though, it just whether it's Trump or anybody, whether if it was fucking Biden and say he was in the exact same shoes Trump's in, I would still argue the issue of the wasteful spending that we're using to attack this person and literally have our whole justice system go after him
They
in
talked
every
about
avenue.
weaponizing the DOJ in the.
But it's here in Georgia. It's back at in
Yeah,
D.C. It's everywhere. They're trying to go after him.
yeah,
And how much money's been wasted, specifically the RussiaGate crap.
yeah, but it's not just that. Look at Brett Kavanaugh. Look
Well,
at
I
how
know,
much money
I
was
know.
wasted with that.
But this is what they do. They just spend excess. I forgot how many tens of millions of dollars that was wasted on the RussiaGate thing and the
Yeah,
Mueller report and all that stuff. That's the
yeah,
stuff I follow, and nothing come of it.
right.
Nothing.
But
Okay.
yet, the DOJ drummed up paperwork on it,
Yeah.
and
And they
they,
came back with nothing.
but they came back with an indictment.
Now they have at this
Right,
point. But how many other investigations have been put on him,
right.
and how much
Wasted
government
resources.
funds, resources, and everything was wasted on this?
Oh
How
yeah,
much manpower?
a lot.
We could have built a whole other country by now with all this money, probably.
Well, it's the same with they talked about Ukraine, and they talked about continuing funding for war Ukraine,
Mm-hmm.
and
The only thing we haven't done is send people. I'm sure we have.
well,
The pipeline explosion.
but that's the whole point of us sending all the weapons and money
Yeah.
is
We're gonna
to
give you everything
not
but
send
bodies.
people.
Yeah.
Right. That's to keep us out of war. And I get it. I get it to a point, and then again I don't, because we are the world police.
Mm-hmm.
So it's keeping us out of war. But
Why isn't the rest of the world sending their munition supplies?
apparently they are.
Well, they are, but
Apparently we're not sending as much
are they
as
one
the
for
UK.
one?
We're not sending as much as UK.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what they
I don't
just
know how
said
true that
in
is,
the
though.
GOP.
Right.
I don't know. But that's what
This
they
is
said.
all information maybe senators or somebody could actually figure out.
Yeah.
But we would never see that actual true
Fuck,
information.
no,
And
no.
if they did release it,
Right.
how do we know it's accurate?
Right.
Like
Boy, you gonna trust
how
your
can-
government?
that's the whole thing. Is like how do we as just normal citizens follow up on this
Yeah.
and actually see that it's true?
It's so
Holy
whitewashed.
wasp! There's 3 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't look up like it's right above me.
It's not. They're chilling up top.
You're like,
Sean's highly non-allergic to wasps.
yeah. So if you see me jump up and
Yeah.
then
If he
land
screams
on
and
the
runs,
table and start flopping around, I got stung.
There's a nest right there
Oh.
on the other post. You're good. I'll let you
Um,
know when they come because y'all be running that way.
James just takes off.
Yeah.
I trip over the table, get stung by the whole fucking nest.
Colony.
Yeah, colony. And then they call out to all their fucking
Caw, caw.
other colonies around. Then all the motherfuckers look like what was that movie with the fucking blue things? Avatar.
Yeah.
You see all these different kind coming in.
With
Fucking
our powers combined,
yeah.
we're gonna fuck Sean up.
Oh man, but
But no, that's the whole thing. Is like, it's hard to believe anything online, anything a politician says. Like, I really have lost all trust in everything,
yeah.
and it's sad to say. I hate being that way, but it's on. I was thinking it yesterday when you were meeting me with my wallet. Yeah, I left it at his house.
Now you know why he's poor.
Yeah. I was thinking on my way over there, I was like, I wish I was a dumb, naive person.
Yeah.
That was like, oh, Fox said this.
Yep.
That must be true.
Yep.
Well, that's why I need to vote this way. I wish I was that dumb. I really do.
We were once.
I was. But I've lost all faith
Yeah.
because there's no way to fact check what's being pumped out on the news.
Yeah, because the fact checkers are
Bought and paid for, in a sense.
we assume.
Yeah. We assume. But nobody's going to be doing this shit for free.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, the people that do are so insignificant and overlooked. I mean, you'll never find their data.
They got shut down twice on 3 different channels already.
Yeah. Cancel culture.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. It's sad. It's sad the world we live in today that you can't even get factual information anymore. Like you remember, I mean, now news media is all about who puts information out first, no matter if it's true or not. Used to, you had to vet, you had to, find out a source, vet the source, do research, figure out what's accurate, what's not.
Not
New,
spit facts out as they're physically happening.
News was news. It was actual truth. Now it's just, I think the sky is black.
Looks about right.
No, it's not black. It's the middle of the day. No, I think it's black. We're going to post a thing. It's
Don't go
3 o'clock
outside.
in the afternoon. The sky's black. And they're going to post that on the front page. And how many people's going to start saying it? Oh, yeah, the sky is black.
If you say it long enough, it becomes true.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
That's
just
honestly
like,
the way it works.
it's like, what the fuck? I don't know, man.
It's messed up.
Yeah.
It's like us. We do this for entertainment. If you're coming to us looking for actual news, you're at the wrong fucking place.
Keep fucking scrolling.
Yeah, scroll hard.
Hard left.
Yeah.
Right. Left, right.
But yeah, it's like us. This is all pure entertainment.
Yeah.
We're just a couple of dumbasses talking shit, getting our perspective on things, and that's about it.
Yeah, I mean,
we will spit some facts out here and there. But at the end of the day, if you want a cold, hard investigation on something, don't come to us.
No.
And that's what YouTube needs to get off their high horse about, us spreading misinformation.
Yeah. It's stupid.
Why haven't you took down the CDC's channel? They spread misinformation for almost 3 years.
Don't say that.
But they did.
This video's shut down now.
No, here we go. And, so on and so on.
Yeah.
They're not getting attacked.
Yeah, but they can get away with that because they'll say, "Oh, well, we've came up with newer information." Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, so the fuck have we? Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. It's a narrative. If we're not a part of it, then fucking we get swept under a rug, and no one's ever gonna find us.
They won't find me.
I don't know, man. It's
having faith is what's been hard.
Yeah.
And local, federal, everything.
Come to church.
Are they selling faith?
No, but you get faith.
You drop a 20, you get all the faith you need.
You're such a dick.
Such an easy target.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's it really was burning me up. I guess I've vented enough of it out now. I'm chilled some, but
public service announcement. Sean is very upset about YouTube. YouTube, you need to write an apology letter.
Yeah.
To SeanDingling@yahoo.com.
If not, y'all can just eat my ass. And I'm
Save
good
some
with
for
that.
me.
Oh man. All right, so we're off that. We're off the whole GOP and all that. We'll see if we can do that.
I think it'd be fun.
One.
We'll probably have to do it remotely. I'm not sure how that will work because they're usually at night.
That'd be all fucked up then.
We'll have to look into it. I think it's in a couple weeks. Either way.
Yeah.
So we might be doing that.
Yeah. What else? Oh. I think we came up with all agreed on a sign.
Yeah, we'll have a sign up soon.
Yeah.
It's gonna look like doors, glass.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah. See our pretty reflection in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we came up with a sign. Wife designed it. I think she did.
Mm-hmm.
And turned out great.
Yeah.
We're picking out colors.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll go from there.
Yeah. And then another question. So I was at Walmart today, go figure.
Okay.
And I'm in the self-checkout, go figure, because that's what all of it has gone to.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know they have reviews? like leave a review.
Oh, like
you,
5 stars. Like,
Yeah.
how was your trip or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew that?
Mhm. I
Have
always
you?
hit fuck off.
I never knew that until today when I was checking out and when I was waiting for the receipt. The lady comes up and she's like, "Oh, hey, yeah, it'll be out in just a second. It's right here." And I was like, "Okay, yeah." And she's like, "See, it's about to come out because the light's blinking." And I'm like, "Yep." And she's like, "All right." And as soon as it spits out, she goes, "There it is." So I grabbed it and she just right over the screen hits 5 stars. I was like, she goes, "Thanks. Have a great day."
Mm-hmm.
This fucking cunt just literally
You should
distracted.
have said, "Hey, bitch, I wasn't done."
But she distracted me, like legit distracted
lady?
me. Yes.
Yeah.
So
She must have raised, yo.
So I would pay attention to this fucking the receipt coming out, and then as soon as it popped up on the screen, because as soon as it did, it caught my attention. I glanced up and she was boop. I was like,
Nice. Yeah, the ones at ours don't give a shit. They're
"That was
barely
at
paying
yours.
attention.
That was at
Was it?
yours." Yes.
Interesting. Yeah, most of them are usually hanging out, talking to
Nope.
other employees and
Nope.
not doing anything.
It was not on the grocery side. It was the other side, the right
Yeah.
side. Yeah. So I walked in, went to the back, got what I got, came back out, grabbed a fucking drink, and rang up right there. And yeah, that bitch.
Should have called the manager.
I mean, why?
I need to redo my survey, sir.
But it was just like,
Lakeisha hit 5, and I didn't mean to hit 5.
no, this bitch did it. I didn't even have an option.
Mhm.
Like, what the fuck was that?
2024 election, buddy. Coming at you live.
But that, the whole self checkout annoys me, period. Just already. And then now they have a survey and you've got people faking this shit. It's
In
like,
some instances, I enjoy self-checkout. Simply
Why?
because people are slow as fuck. I go in and get out. Like, I don't window shop. I don't scroll the aisles. I go in. I know what I'm getting. I walk the fuck out, and I'm out. If I have to go through a cash register, which they only have like 3 open year round until it's Christmas time,
yeah.
and then it's like 5 are open.
And they've got 84.
Yeah.
At the front of the store. That's what I don't get. Why the fuck do they have so many?
I guess one breaks down, they just move over.
Yeah, but they need to do more self checkouts.
Mhm.
I'm glad they finally started doing the bigger thing because, where
When
it's
they're all jammed up on top of each other.
yeah, it's got the whole fucking conveyor and all
Mhm.
that shit, so you could do a whole buggy's worth because all it was 15 items or less, or pick one of these 2 lines.
Right.
And you had fucking 18 people in each line. So they've done 3 or 4 of these, conveyor full checkout, but it's still self checkout. So I like how they've done that. Because obviously self checkout is not going anywhere.
Right.
But it just bugs me, the whole self checkout thing. What bugged me about it was when they started wanting to see the receipts. Like, if you don't trust me that I bought something, then put somebody at the fucking register and scan my shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's that simple.
Now they got cameras to take care of that.
Right. But I quit doing it. I started just walking past people. "Sir, can I see you?" No. I just keep walking. And Charlie would be like, "Oh, gosh, here, you can see it." And I just keep walking with the buggy. Fuck them.
Right.
I mean, if you don't trust me to scan my items, then put somebody at a fucking register so I can check out. It's that simple. But now I gotta self-check. I gotta do it all myself, and then I gotta go get in a line to leave the fucking place. Nah, I just go around that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And several times there was a little bit of an issue. Nothing like you ever see on TV where cops are called and fucking. It's because I'm an employee.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Get that blue vest, you just walk out with
yeah.
a flat screen. You
Yeah.
seen that meme? How to
No.
get a free flat screen. Just go grab one of the carts, get a blue vest or one of the orange vests,
Yeah.
put it on their blue cart, throw a TV on there, and just walk out with it.
I wonder how many people try that.
I'm sure tons.
Oh man,
It's a good idea.
I'm thinking about
If I was
it.
that crooked.
But
Same concept, similar. I used to do calibration work at a place in Augusta, Georgia. Have to have ID. You have to be monitored the entire time you're on site. Blah blah blah.
what the hell?
Caca. Um, they they trusted us enough to do our job correctly and work on basically tools that fix airplanes.
Right.
Shit that can fall out of the sky.
Right.
But we can't go take a shit by ourselves. Someone would have to walk with us to go take a shit. But it's okay that I work on the tools that the people use to work on airplanes that keep them in the sky.
No shit.
And I'm like, this is so stupid. This is so ass backwards. Same concept.
Wow.
It's kind of like I told you about the forklift yesterday.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm certified.
Yeah. You certified? Yeah. Where's your card at? Don't have it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's another instance. It's like it's all fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Everything is bullshit
Wow.
when you're part of a team.
That's I don't know. Like everything is just fucking wrong.
Fucked.
It's just wrong nowadays. I mean, just
That's why I
everything.
wish I was a dumb kid.
Yeah.
I wish I had the mindset
Naive.
like, oh yeah, what am I doing Saturday? I'm gonna go get gas, go run my 4-wheeler, rub one out, maybe when I go to sleep. You know, wake up the next day and do it again.
Fuck, I've rubbed one out about 3 or 4 times a day.
When I was 16 now, that's too much work.
I don't know.
Been talking to my therapist about rubbing one out. She kind of blushed.
Are you serious?
Yeah. She made that exact same face. Rubbed her beard and everything. No, I didn't.
And he was like,
But no, I didn't. That was a joke.
oh, man, I was going to say, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what her diagnosis is.
Oh, but I did ask her. I've been meaning to ask her some questions.
You have to come to the office
Yeah,
for your
in
next
person.
for your next visit,
Yeah.
our next session.
But I did ask her randomly.
Show me how you rubbed one out.
Yeah, show me. That's too much. It's too much grip. I asked her about therapy and how COVID has played a issue with people's mindsets, depression, all that stuff. Because you hear about
And
all
she
this
told you
stuff.
her opinion.
No, she told me facts for her physical office.
God.
Because I asked her, I said, she asked me if I, after every session, do you have any questions? And I said, yeah. I said, I actually have a few, and I wrote them down, but I don't have my book with me. I said, but one of them is, how much has COVID played a factor with people's minds, state of minds and depression, anxiety, and everything? Because that's all you hear about on the news.
And she told you about her personal experience in her office. Yeah. Okay.
And she said there's a couple different answers, but I said, if you had to put a number on it, like a percentage, how much of an increase would you say that people have developed anxiety and depression during COVID and stay at home and all this other shit? She's like, well, the first thing that has jumped dramatically, and she didn't put a number on it, is divorces. She's like, divorces are number one.
Motherfuckers stuck at home together, cabin fever,
Yeah,
like.
and
yeah,
she
this
summarizes
ain't
it.
gonna work.
They figured out these people they enjoy spending time with, they didn't enjoy spending that much time with them.
Wow.
Is the way she kind of summarized it. And I said, I can see that. I said, I could definitely see that. I said, it's one of those things like, I don't know if I could physically work with Misty. Like, obviously we did a short period of time, but we never saw each other because we're out in the field.
Right.
That was different. But I don't think if we physically worked in the same office, that I would like that. It would probably drive me nuts. I don't know why, but I think it would. I enjoy spending time with her. But physically being locked in the house, would that create issues? Maybe, maybe not. Creates a bunch of tension because people are out of work. They're fucking scared because of the news.
I was gonna say, and money.
The finances is a big part. If they're not working, they're not making money.
Yeah, but money is a big strain on any relationship. It
absolutely.
always is. It's number one cause of divorce.
But
right?
she said divorce was the number one that she's come across, and that's what her primary practice does is marriage counseling and relationship counseling and all that crap.
Gotcha.
And
have you told her about us?
Yeah.
And
she said that she doesn't do those kind of counseling sessions.
That bitch.
Yeah. But no, she said 80%. She would say increase since COVID.
Wow, that's a lot. It's crazy, man.
I was like, damn, business is good.
Yeah, she's balling.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, so the next session can I get free?
Yeah.
Half off?
Yeah,
Something?
something.
Damn.
I'll show you mine.
Yeah.
But no, I was curious
wiggle
about
it.
that. How much of it played a factor? She said a lot of things that she said people that were introverts were fine. She's like, but people that are introverts during COVID and lockdowns, that they developed a. She said she hasn't really narrowed down the field of or the word she used. I don't know exactly what she said, but she said they developed a different kind of depression during all this. She's like, depression was a huge thing for her or her clients. She said, but people that are introverts, they enjoyed being alone and being at home. She's like, they developed a different kind of depression than something like I was going through at a point in time where you were.
Yeah.
And I said, that's interesting.
It's
And
weird.
she's like, I'd have to go more in depth and explain it to you. And it was at the end of our session, so I just asked her a quick question about that.
Like,
But 80%, I was expecting like 200%, honestly.
Like, hey, real quick. Let me see what that. Don't drop that dun dun dun. Hey. Like trying to move the screen and shit.
Yeah. Let me see down.
Oh man. But
No, I found that interesting. 80%. I was like, that's a lot of people.
yeah. It doesn't surprise me, man. I mean, just like look at that dumbass. I'm not even gonna say her name. Look how quick she bailed. You know, something got a little tough, and she just. Phew,
Who are we talking about?
you know what we're talking about.
First letter.
M.
Misty?
No. No, she didn't leave you. She just
Said
know,
fuck off.
has visits with me. every
Yeah.
now and then.
Yeah. It's okay. It's family.
I'm talking about family.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Can I say her name?
No.
Please.
No.
Yes.
I don't even want to fucking no. Fuck them.
Yeah,
Fuck that whole family. They're fucked up.
you had a conversation with him, didn't you?
Kinda.
How'd that go? Made you
Go.
go to church the next day.
Yes. Yeah, it made me go to church. You're trying to get me pissed off right now. So anyway,
You've been pissed off the entire time we've been on here.
It's only because I'm looking into your eyes
I
and
know.
I'm not seeing
How about
you.
one eye? Is one eye better? Less half off?
Yeah, I
Less
want to see
pissed?
one eye.
Yeah. Spitting eye.
But I don't know, man. Shit's just stupid everywhere I turn around. It just seems like everything's just.
Delete all your social media first.
Dude, well, I mean, we're doing this shit.
You can still delete it. We'll just watch it ourselves.
We're gonna record once a week and then just send it to a family group text.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yep.
Done. Deleted.
We'll have twice as many viewers that way.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, you've been pissed off the entire time.
Nah,
Yeah.
I've been annoyed.
Yeah.
Not
Same
pissed
thing.
off. No.
I
it's-
bet that's all in the same class for me.
I don't.
I do.
Yeah, because
If you're agitated, you're agitated, whether it's
I'm hitting
5%, 10%, 50%, whatever. You're agitated.
shit. If I'm pissed off, I'm hitting shit. I want to punch you so bad right now. Pow! Speaking of that, don't hit Block's eyes. Don't turn out well.
Sean tried to fucking like Oliuk and block of ice at
I
Walmart.
was trying to practice my Cobra Kai skills
Uh-huh.
and show the guys at work, back in the day when I was elite ninja ranger.
WMA.
Ranger. What the fuck were those things called? Rangers.
Do what?
No.
What are you talking about?
Ninja Rangers. What?
What are those?
I don't know.
Power Rangers?
Power Rangers, that's it. God. That shit was kind of past my time. Like, I was,
That was my shit.
yeah, I'm sure. I mean, but, my brother was watching the shit, and I would see it from time to time. Like, when it very first came on, I think it piqued my interest for about 8 episodes, maybe.
When the Pink Ranger came in scene, that was about it.
And then, I fucking don't have a clue, but, and then
Or the Blue Ranger.
my brother was all into it. Yeah, Ninja Ranger.
Ninja Rangers.
Hell
Coming to
yeah.
a screen near you.
My ninjas.
Ninja, ninja, ninja.
That's the Turtles. Go Ninja, go.
Mhm.
Vanilla Ice. But anyways, yeah, I was trying to make a joke on that. Didn't work too
It
well.
didn't work that well.
No,
It's okay.
Riri over here.
Uh-huh.
But anyways, I was just trying to snap real quick, block eyes. Like, hey, look, this is how you pop a block eyes. No,
I popped my
that's how you
brains on
pop
my
your
fucking
hand.
knees.
Yeah. So I hit that motherfucker, and I was like, oh, that was a lot harder than I
walk
meant
the other
to.
way and cry.
Yeah. Cried myself to sleep that night too.
Uh.
Yeah, but I was like showing your sister, and I'm like, hey, she's like, who made you
For being a
mad?
pussy.
She's like, who made you mad? I'm like, no one made me mad. Like, I was doing it like playful, like legit. Like, I haven't gotten mad and hit some shit in a long time. Like, it's been a week.
I break shit.
I've done that too.
Yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to throw shit and break shit.
Yeah, I like to break my hand, apparently. It's all fucked up.
Mm.
You keep looking at me cross-eyed. Not that bad. Yeah.
Camera 1, camera 2.
You couldn't even do that eye. There you go. Anyways, we're fucking stupid.
No, just you. But anyways, back to me.
Hey.
But no, so we could possibly do that. A couple different other things. We need to get brushed up on our politics.
Politicking, y'all.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I'm torn because I don't want to cover any typical bullshit stuff that everybody else could watch and lose distraction like that.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
But no, I don't want to. I want to cover politics to give our,
Opinion.
perspective on everything,
Mhm.
on what people are saying, what people are trying to do.
Right.
And everybody does that. And like, there's 4,000 channels that listen to the same shit, realistically.
Right.
And what else do we have to offer?
I mean, nothing.
Well, I think we should start doing porn.
With each other?
Yeah. He'll pay. Yeah, right now. Let's go.
Hey.
Exit music now. So stupid.
We're gonna bring the dog into it.
Yeah.
Oh man, some bestiality.
Hell yeah. It'll definitely get put on YouTube then.
Hell yeah. That'd probably go viral, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's fine."
Yeah, that's fine. It's educational.
Yeah.
Speaking of YouTube,
he identifies as what? What about?
I'm binary. Non-binary.
Stop, bitch. You're just like
I'm non-binary, man.
you just keep doing this.
That's just my eyes. That's what they do, man. They walk off.
Yeah, but it's only one.
Not used to staring into your crooked ass eyes. That's why.
Mhm.
But no, they were talking about
Speaking of YouTube.
a gay guy. There's a gay guy on YouTube talking about how to get yourself ready for anal.
What?
And it's on YouTube. It's basically what you got to do. The ins and outs. No pun intended. And and lubrication, shaving, fingernails, all kinds of stuff that you're supposed to do before, I guess, intercourse with two guys. And it's allowed on YouTube, and it's been watched millions of times. But that's acceptable because it's deemed educational. Yeah, that's the same YouTube. Exact same YouTube. That's what I'm confused by. Why is that educational? Are we not educating?
I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah. I'll send you the video. I watched it a few times.
No.
I subscribed.
I bet you did.
Yeah, I did. He has some good pointers, though.
You.
I must say. He's
thought,
very, very clear, very well spoken.
I thought my pointers on that short video was very clear and
They
well
were.
spoken. Take a deep breath in. Push a little bit like you're a fart. And
Let me see that
relax.
balloon knot, boy.
And relax.
Mhm.
Wow, that's fucked up.
It is.
I don't get it, man.
Educational videos.
I don't get how we just keep getting stupider and stupider in society. And we're allowing that. But anything that makes any kind of sense and or has some real truth backing and or is truthful history is being canceled. I just don't understand.
Gotta start our own platform, man.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of money.
No.
No, maybe
After the edition and everything.
5X does.
Yeah, he does.
Ramasamy, he's got 950 million.
But yeah, so go get a Rumble account if you want to list us. I guess it's probably a matter of time till YouTube, deems us.
Yeah, unfit for their platform.
Yeah, something like that.
Fuck them.
So we'll be on Rumble for video.
Yeah.
We're on TikTok. I think are we on TikTok?
No.
I didn't know if you started TikTok for it.
No.
Making stupid clips.
Well, just because that takes up a whole lot of time with editing and blah blah blah. And,
right.
That's one thing we haven't had a whole lot of is time.
And it's not getting any better.
No.
Holidays will be here before long. We'll
Yeah.
be down to like one episode every 6 weeks.
Look, buddy's looking for the nest.
Yep.
Right there in the corner.
Let me get him.
Big ass wasp. No.
I'm gonna catch him and throw him at you.
Oh, fuck you. I'm gonna punch you right in the dick.
Come here. Right here.
Right in the back.
Come right here.
Yeah.
And it's raining.
Yeah.
Is that picking up on the?
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it's raining.
Yeah, it's really
And it's
loud.
probably be around for a minute. Anyways, we'll call it there.
Yeah. So, hope you guys have a good one. We're out.
Yes, sir. Enjoy the rain.
Fuck y'all.